welcome back to another certified banger. Today, I am not going to be talking about any update information as you guys may or may not follow me for, or whatever you follow me for really. Maybe it's watching my Legend League hits live every day, by the way, which you should tune into on Twitch here and YouTube. But I wanted to talk about Legend League a little bit, guys. So, if you're a townhall 18 player, if you're playing Legend League, I'm probably going to title this video, watch this video if you're a townhall 18 player or if you're struggling in Legend League or something like that. I don't know. But as you all may or may not know, there has been countless videos of the state of the game and things like that. And I'm not really going to talk in like rant or anything, because I already did that before with like my Super Witch video and kind of was upset and sad, and I know the balance sheet just came out and Super Witches got buffed, but I'm not really gonna like, I guess, yap or complain about that in a way, because we already know how hard it is in Legend League. I kind of just wanted to talk about just, I guess, the difficulty in general. Well, actually not even that. Basically what I'm really trying to say, I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it anymore, is Legend League is just difficult no matter who you are. Alright, I wanted to kind of, I guess, share my experience lately. So, yesterday I had one of the worst days possible, and I actually did not crash out. I'm pretty sure I didn't crash out on stream. Normally, when I was trying, this would be very frustrating. A lot of people would get, probably upset. 3 1-stars, didn't get a single 3-star on my main account. It was very, almost like, not demoralizing, but it would have been if I was trying to push Legend League seriously. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of context, for why this matters, right? So I somehow managed to get into the top 1K. I reset like top 600 2 days ago, and then I reset into the top 1100 because I did bad like 2 days in a row. Now I'm currently ranked 726 in the world, and I reset top 2K today before I did my attacks. My defense has been going very good, actually. I've been getting like minus 190 both days. So I've only really lost 20 cups, even though I went 170, which is just insane. But it just goes to show you that it's been rough for everybody, man. I went on YouTube and I've just been watching several videos of how to get better myself, because obviously as a creator, maybe people think that I'm like solid at the game, which I do think I'm solid at the game, but the difficulty is, it's pretty difficult, man. It is pretty difficult currently, unless you're like some pro player, or you're just really good. Shout out Name, he's been very, very good. Stars, obviously. Like, unless you're just insane at the game, it's gonna be very unlikely for you to 3-star every attack. I would say 3-starring like 3 hits per day is pretty good. 3 to 5 hits, like 3 hits is pretty good. 4 hits is like really, really good, and then 5 hits is like holy moly. So if you can 3-star like 5 attacks, that's already impressive. But yeah, and I also wanted to show you guys my attacks from yesterday on this account too. So I went 214. I had a single 3-star, and I actually had a missed defense, which is kind of crazy. This account is not ranked or anything like that. I actually did pretty solid. I switched my army today. I was running, so that too, I've been switching my army a lot lately. I was running Super Witches for a little bit, and then I decided to run, what did I decide to run? Meteor Golem Fireball, and then I switched to another army, which was Meteor Golem, which I was using my last stream. Shout out Destro for the army, by the way. I've been reacting to Destro's latest videos. I watched a bunch of videos like Itsu, I watched Applesauce's video, just watching a bunch of different YouTube videos myself, man, just trying to learn different armies, see what's working. And yeah, man, I mean, that's really all you can do, dude. Just watch, like, see what army you like, try different armies. Now I'm currently trying E-Drags because Stars is using E-Dragons, and I did okay on this account. I got 263 with the 1-star. I 3-starred 5 times, which is pretty good. At least I think it is. I could have went like 280 if I didn't 1-star. I got a 98%. Only thing left is the Revenge Tower and the Town Hall, but yeah, I also just do my hits on this account to practice. So these are the hits I did first. I got 263, and then on my main account I got like what, 214 or something. Or what did I even get? I think I got, no, not 214. I got 227. So I got 2 3s, and I got a couple of close ones, 92, 94, 81, 83, and then the last 2 hits I 1-starred. I got a 70, and then I just tilted and I got a 68. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of annoyed. But this is my first time, or not my first time actually, but I just switched to E-Dragons today. So I kind of just wanted to make a video just kind of talking like about the difficulty. Like, we already know it's difficult. I think the biggest thing you could do, man, is I wanted to make a video just kind of to just say if you're struggling in Legend League, like, it's fine, dude. Like, I guess I kind of said it at the beginning of the video, but if you're struggling in Legend League, it's okay. Like, if you're even pro players, man. I was gonna say yesterday too. I was doing these attacks. I got 174, which is just insane, dude. People watch my attack and be like, this guy sucks, because I did suck yesterday. My defense was crazy, but I raided into Einstein, and he like time filled every single attack and didn't even get a 3 when I raided into him, and I'm like, damn, like, it just goes to show, dude, like, even if pro players are not being fully, like, I'm not saying like Einstein is, obviously Einstein's really good, he's probably just having an off day, but I'm just basically using that as like a reference, you know, like, even the top players are not 3-starring every attack, unless you're like Stars, but Stars has like 6 or 7 accounts, no 6, 7 pun intended, you know, but he literally has, I think, like 6 accounts, so he could just practice and do a bunch of attacks, and, you know, so that's kind of the where he's at. But yeah, man, if you're struggling in Legend League, my biggest advice is, like, just keep trying different armies. Don't really take it too seriously. Like, at the end of the day, bro, this is literally just a game. A mobile game at that, you know. It's Clash of Clans, dude. If you're generally getting upset over your attacks, my biggest recommendation would be to take a break. I mean, there's a couple things you could do. You could change your army and practice to do a lot of FCs in your clan chat. Take a break, which was kind of what I did. Like, the last year, I've kind of been off and on in Legend League. Like, when Townhall 18 came out, I dropped out of Legend League. Then I tried again, and then I kind of dropped out, and I tried again, and I dropped out. I just basically been going back and forth, trying again. And, oh yeah, more content for this Legend League push, too. Like, because I'm just getting reset, like, now in the top 1,000, 2,000. One thing that is pretty nice is, I guess, the defense. But I was going to say, I kind of just got here by accident. I did good for, like, 2 days. I got 270, like, 2 days in a row, basically. And then I ended up defending pretty well. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try again with E-Dragons. I'm going to try E-Drag spam. And I'll see where it goes. Hopefully I could do better. I've been thinking about switching back to Fireball Meteor Golem again. I was using Meteor Golem spam a little bit, but a lot of bases. Another thing you just got to realize too, I wanted to say, is some bases are just good, man. The thing is, I feel like a lot of, like, Destro, I was watching Destro's video and he was talking about it. A lot of bases now are just pretty good, dude. Like, the base builders have been doing a pretty good job. Like, at least every base that I'm hitting now that I've, like, ranked up more, has been all new bases. I've not seen, like, we went to the phase where it was a bunch of Image Tower bases, you know, like the annoying spread out bases, and now those are like the worst bases in my opinion when I attack them, because I just FC'd a bunch of times and learned how to hit those bases, and now, you know, so I recommend just FCing a lot, practicing a lot, you know, watching some YouTube videos. And also what's helped me too, speaking of watching YouTube videos, like learning different strategies, is literally just realizing, man, yeah, like, pro players are not even going 320. I'm not going 320. Nobody's going like 300. Like, if you get, like I said, 260, 270, that's pretty good. And at first I was thinking too, like, this kind of sucks. It doesn't feel good to not 3-star every single attack, or only 3-star like 3-4 attacks. But at the end of the day, man, I think the real thing is I like the difficulty. Maybe the meta could be better, like, with different things working, but overall there's a lot of armies that do work, man. It's just, I think the real problem is just, like, scouting time. It's really hard to scout a base in 30 seconds and make a move and make an attack that you can do that would work. So that's, like, the real difficulty in Legend League, man. Being able to do a bunch of attacks on random bases. It'd be different. Like I was saying in my stream, it'd be different. I probably could actually use Super Witches if I had like a minute to scout a base versus like only 30 seconds, you know? Being able to scan a whole entire base, you know, predict where traps are going to be, predict where your army is going to walk, try to funnel. It's definitely hard, man. And I keep referencing Destro's video because he was talking about it. His video title was like, "No one's going to save you," which is true, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's just difficult, dude. It just is. But I do like it because it's more of a challenge. Like, now getting a 3-star feels good, and it's not a cakewalk. I think the reason why, I guess the last thing I'll say is, the reason why I think so many people are feeling discouraged, why I was feeling discouraged, is because the way the game has been for the last 2 years, right? Townhall 15 was pretty hard, and then they kind of got easier at the end when they started nerfing things. And a lot of people didn't like it because it was so difficult, you know? But the meta, like, there was different strategies that work. QC Lalo, QC Twin Hogs, a bunch of different QC variations, Warden Walk, bowlers. There was a bunch of things that work, Sarch, and things like that. I think it's pretty similar now. I think actually Town Hall 18 is probably harder than Town Hall 15 was, in my opinion. But you know, it's kind of hard to say because it was a long time ago. But I think Town Hall 18 is pretty difficult compared to Town Hall 15. Man, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something about that, but yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I think there's a lot of armies that work, and yeah, man, just practice an army that you like. You know, you're not gonna 3-star everything, and that's fine, man. Like the game is, I feel like the game is somewhat competitive now in Legend League, which is what we all wanted. And yeah, like I was saying, I remember what I was saying now. Yeah, it doesn't feel good because we just got so used to. I remember saying this. I hated the pressure of logging into Legend League when I was actually pushing, and feeling the pressure of having to get like 300, 310, 320, or you would just lose trophies. Like that's the state that the game was in, and I actually hated that. I honestly rather prefer this because I think even though I scream and blank, I think even though it's harder, the game is more balanced because you still have even though you're not maybe 3-starring everything, you still have a chance to defend. Before, if you made like a mistake or you got unlucky or you're, you know, whatever reason it was, right? You were just screwed, right? If you didn't get 320 and you're getting cooked on that day's defense, like minus 300, minus 310, you'd only gain like, you basically gain like nothing once it got to a certain point. And then it was just a matter of like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like I would look at my defense log sometimes, and people would just be terrible at the game, dude. Be 3-starring me, and it was just so demotivating to push at that point. Because, like, for example, somebody would just spam like 10 root riders on my base, and they would 3-star me easily, and I would go and run like a fireball army, and I would make one mistake, and then I would lose trophies for the day. So, yeah, man, I guess that's kind of my overall thought process. I kind of switched. Like at first I didn't really like how the meta was and how hard it was, but I do think that I'm starting to like it a little more. I think like at the end of the day, man, the game being harder is really just, I guess it's just how it is, man. It's just how it is currently, you know. We'll see how it is when Tunnel 18 the second update comes out, or however many updates they do for Tunnel 18. More troops to get new levels, and I think overall it'll balance out, man. But yeah, now Legend League is really a matter of who is actually like practicing and locking on. Some people might not like that. I think that's probably better overall for a ranking system. And yeah, I don't know. I guess one thing that's probably also, I keep saying like one thing and one thing. I'm trying to like end the video, but I guess I'm kind of ranting. I think another thing too that people get discouraged by is like, oh, I'm only in Electro League, you know? And everybody wants to be in Legend League, but Legend League is tough. What they could have maybe done was just call the whole entire thing Legend League, and then like have it like Legend 1, 2, and 3, you know, to maybe make it not as bad, like not to feel as bad when you're not in Legend League, you know, because this is what I was recommending for like the longest time, like thinking like there should be like tiers for Legend League, like the higher you go, the harder it gets, and they did do that. But I think a lot of people just get caught up like, oh, I'm only in Electro 31, I'm only in Electro 32, I'm only in Electro 33, and I'm not in Legend League, and I'm not good enough for Legend League. And it's like, it's fine. Like, it's really, at the end of the day, it's fine if you, how do I say this, like, can't handle Legend League yet. Like, nobody can, dude. Nobody, like, getting to Legend League is an achievement in its own. Being able to pass the modifiers in 32 and 33, and if you get to Legend League, it's literally just fine, bro. You know? Like I said, try to go for, like, 3, 4... If you can get 5 3-stars, that's amazing. And if you're getting cooked on defense, honestly, I recommend you change your base, because I've changed my bases, and I'm defending like a lot, dude. Because, like I said, nobody else can 3-star consistently currently. Legend League is pretty tough, so just keep that in mind when you're going into your attacks. If you're feeling discouraged, if you're feeling really mad or really sad that you're failing, just know that everybody else is pretty much going through the same thing as you, and everything will be okay, bro. So yeah, I honestly didn't really intend to make this video that long. I only wanted to talk for like 5 minutes, but I ended up talking for a while. So however long this video is going to be, maybe I'll edit it, maybe I won't. Probably will. But if you guys enjoyed, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about Legend League and how you're feeling, man. Like, how's everybody been? You know? I haven't really made a ranting video in a good minute, but yeah, man. Thank you all for 35K, by the way. Appreciate everybody who supports me, whatever I upload, you know, whether I upload rant videos or Reddit videos or live streams, you know. Thank you, bro. Genuinely thank you. And if you made it to the end, like the video, subscribe, and that's pretty much all I have for you guys today, man. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, And until then, I'm out. Peace.